Earlier today, Baylor baseball picked up a underrated transfer. Who is it, you asking where they're from and what are their stats? And I apologize for looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. Is actually a player from the Division III ranks, and you probably recognize him more for football than anything, as in like the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater. And they were actually the Division III baseball champs this past year. So who's the player? Cade Hansen. He's a right-handed pitcher that's 6'3", 195 pounds. And that will be a senior next year. So 1 year of eligibility. And I'm going to just go over like his background first. Like he was at like Smithson Valley High School. Like according to University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, like that's in New Braunfels, Texas. But according to 247, Spring Branch, but same high school and all that. So he's coming back to his home state. And I'm going to just go over the numbers for this past year. And he did appear 15 times. And 13 of those were starts. And 78 and 2/3 innings. He had the following stats. 2.63 ERA. 11-1 in terms of like wins and losses, including 3 complete games. He did allow 25 runs overall, but 23 of them were really earned. 71 hits, which most of them were singles. Only gave up 3 home runs, 7 doubles, and 2 triples. The batting average against him was .237. Of course, you want to get that as low as possible. He did have 80 strikeouts to 13 walks, aka bases on balls. He did have 5 wild pitches and 5 hit by a pitch. He did allow a sacrifice fly once and a sacrifice hit once. So this is a very underrated pickup for Baylor baseball, and I could even go back another year or two just to see his if you want to see his progression from his true freshman year up to this point. So in 2024, he only pitched 33 and 1/3 innings. He was 4-0 in wins and losses in 14 appearances, 1 complete shutout, 4.59 ERA, 276 batting average against, 37 hits allowed, which really 3 of those were doubles and 2 home runs. Everything else was singles. He did have 17 earned runs while allowing like technically 19, but 2 of those were not earned. 32 strikeouts to 7 bases on balls. He did have 7 wild pitches, like he had, and 1 hit by pitch, and no sacrifice hits or flies allowed. And all this. So that's just the numbers. So clearly he improved enough to be a starter. And then his true freshman year, he actually had the best year, second best ERA on the team, but that was only in 7 appearances and 1 save, and 7 2/3 innings. At that, 2.35 ERA, 200 batting average against, 6 hits allowed, which 2 of those were doubles. He did have like 2 earned runs against, but 5 runs overall. 6 strikeouts to 1 bases on balls, 1 wild pitch, 1 sacrifice fly allowed, 1 sacrifice hit allowed. So as you could tell, he's progressed every year. So I do think it's an underrated pickup. And I'm going to also mention too that a while back, like like over a week ago or something like that, Baylor baseball actually got another class of 2025 guy from the high school ranks, and that's Brady Janesic, like an outfielder slash third baseman. That could be also be catcher as well. So technically, and he's 6'3", 200 pounds. So technically now Baylor baseball has 10 freshmen slash JUCOs coming in for sure, as well as like 4 transfer portal guys right now. So it is much needed that Baylor baseball needed another pitcher anyway, because of the guys they had lost to the transfer portal. And it's not mentioning you got to get ready in case there are injuries and all that. And I would not be shocked if they had another pitcher. Just got to have the numbers to do so. And I know Baylor baseball took a chance on a Division III player a year ago, and he did not like horrible, but not like great either. But I do trust Coach Snedeker on this evaluation to get this type of player. And we'll have to wait and see what happens from here. And they could also maybe get like a position player if they want to get something proven. But if nothing else, I think they need at least have another pitcher. They might add another pitcher. Just have to wait and see what happens from here. Whether it's left-handed or right-handed, it doesn't really matter. And he actually posted on X when I saw this first commitment here. He was like ABCA first team all region. His sinker is like between 92 to 94 miles per hour. The top is like 95. Slider 80 to 84 miles per hour. And changeup 85 to 86. So we'll have to wait and see how he translates to the Division I level. And you know, all the scholarship rule did change in terms of the roster limits as well. And all this. So we'll have to wait and see what the spring roster looks like. But I do think, if nothing else, he could be another Gabe Craig. Maybe he's another one of those. But if nothing else, I mean, as in like a reliever pitcher at worst, or a player that could be as like a player that could get saves for you. But at best, maybe he's a starter. Maybe. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens from here. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 800 subscribers. Scores ultimate goal is 1,000 more. So, we might have scores like a video. Comment video really helps YouTube background. Some more people see it. Sharing the video does help as well. Some more people could watch. And if you're watching and not subscribed, hit subscribe button. Hit the notification bell as well.